ahead and introduce to you Mike Costache. He is the co-chair of d10e, and he's the managing partner at Crowd Mentor. Now, Mike has never liked to be put in a box. He's done a whole lot of things in his incredibly amazing career. He has spent 20 years as an entrepreneur, an investment banker, an author, a professor, a speaker, an angel investor, and a fundraiser for a whole bunch of different charities. As I said, he is the managing partner at Crowd Mentor. He's the founder of the Blockchain Investors Consortium and of the Blockchain Exchange Consortium. And he serves on the advisory board of Token as a Service, the first ever tokenized closed-end fund dedicated to investment in blockchain assets. Could you please give Mike a very warm welcome to the stage?
Thank you, Naomi. Thank you. Annyeonghaseyo. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, it's a little better. So here we are in the 70th edition of d10e, something that started in Singapore in 2014 as a small group of people. Some of you are still here with us, Jason King and Craig Sellers and Eddie Travia, three of the original speakers from the original series that started many years ago. Well, it's only 4 years ago. And here we are in Seoul, Korea, and everybody's asking why are we here. Well, Donald Trump had this long campaign for his presidency, said China, 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 China. In the blockchain space, it's Korea, 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 Korea. So everywhere we go in the world, people are asking us what's going on in Korea, and we all have a few friends from Korea that give us private inside information. I said, why don't we bring the show to Korea? But the real reason why we're here, besides this general knowledge of what's happening here on the ground, of course enjoying some cultural tourism, is because I went to a very interesting conference last year, July 6th in London, organized by a friend of ours by the name of Niels Vinstra and Richard Castellane. And I met a gentleman who's here with us today. He's our co-host, William Chun. He's the founder and CEO of DoubleChain, which is a technology company, platform developer of HDAC. And he said, you got to come to Korea. That was July 6th. And that was his first roadshow appearance as a speaker. And he was such a nice gentleman who said it so many times. Then he hired Robert Choi as the global head of marketing, and I met him in Dubai some months later, and they said, you got to come to Korea. So we're all here because they wanted to co-host us here and show us a good time with the dinners that we had Saturday. And of course, they want to present HDAC because they went on a very long road show throughout the world and raised a lot of money to do a lot of good. And today, they're the largest Korean venture in the blockchain space. And everybody should know about them, not because myself and Eddie Travia and a few of you in the audience are advising this company, but because they're going to do a lot of great good when it comes to IoT devices, communicating with each other, and the smart contracts, knowing how to make the payments between them, which is really the future of all moving parts throughout the world. So 17th edition, to me, is an amazing accomplishment for all the people on the team that go with us. We have, I think half of you have been to one of our events in the past, and it's great to have you here. But what's really important is that there's great ideas and there's lots of capital. And there's lots of advisors and lots of lawyers and lots of people that package everything that's related to a roadshow. And our job is to bring everybody together, to eat together, to bond together, to walk up to the tower and exercise together, and then come into a conference setting so we can actually enjoy each other as human beings, not just as a transaction, airport to hotel, hotel to airport, and you met some investors and you do follow-ups, and we're too mechanical. So I think blockchain is going to unlock a lot of our potential, and Jason King will talk about all these amazing developers that he's recruited all over the world. That will be actually developing the stuff that we talk about at conferences, that we're raising money, that we're packaging in such nice ways. And the more we go around the world and we do these conferences, the more we realize how much this technology is impacting everybody's lives. But please remember, we're here to network with each other, but we're here as human beings. Brock Pierce, our founder of d10e, couldn't make it, missed his flight from LA. It's very unfortunate, but he has this thing called a Pure Heart Society that I always like to talk about. And that means if you have a pure heart and you're a good person, you want to do good, we will give you everything. So all of our staff, myself included, and all of our friends here who have been together for 4 or 5 years, we want to give you all of our connections and all of our love, but you got to tell us what you need. So, sponsoring a conference, showing up is just a small fraction of that. Befriending us and telling us how we could help you is the next step. And then hopefully we'll open the right doors if we don't have the exact information for you. And then from there, hopefully when you become a big celebrity, and then we invite you on stage like Galia Benarzi, who's going to be speaking tomorrow. You know, there's so many people that one time they were just asking to speak here on stage. And this is really our purpose. We have a microphone and we have a stage and we have nice graphics. But all the great ideas are with you guys. So we're just the organizer with the facilitator. And I just want to say thank you again to HDAC and Double Chain for inviting us here and for having all of you advance your ventures to the next level, raise more money, and bring more awareness to this amazing country where everybody talks throughout the world that 25% of all crypto transactions happen here. So here we are in Seoul, enjoying the new friendships we'll make with everybody that's flowing in from all over the world, but also please take the time to meet all the local Koreans because they are just now starting to travel more and more throughout the world at conferences. And to me, it was so amazing to meet William Chun in London 9 months ago and to see everything that they've accomplished. So thank you for coming and enjoy the show and make lots of great connections. Thank you.